Hello boys, my name is CoolYoshi and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Disney Magical World 2 Enchanted Edition for Nintendo Switch. In the last episode we left off doing some other stuff, and I guess more or less we did some more dream stuff. That we kind of left off on a lot of episodes that we were supposed to do, so I think I'm gonna get back to that. In case you're wondering why I'm going back into this area, even though I said that I've beaten the world boss here already, it's because I need the legendary wand here, and I need a rare flower anyways. That can only be gotten here, otherwise I can't get a specific thing. Hi, Tui. Could I ask you to do me a favor? I'm about to head out, you see, and I was wondering if you'd come with me. See, the thing is, to pick flowers on the North Mountain, and not just any old flowers, the rare blue crocuses. You see, crocuses are usually purple or white or yellow. Blue crocuses are very hard to find. Well, blue crocuses once, when I told Elsa about them, she said she'd love to see one for herself. She's awfully busy. When would she find the time? So I'd like to pick a blue crocus for her. And if you come along too to me, I feel a lot safer out there. So please, won't you come with me? Alright, thank you. From what I've heard in town, these crocuses bloom near the summit of the North Mountain. Think it must be around where the Ice Palace is. You've been to the Ice Palace, right? Well, this'll be easy. Come on. Alright. Is this the way to the North Mountain? No, it's over this way, right? I know I said this would be easy, but I might have overstated it. Oh, but it's worth it to give Elsa a beautiful blue crocus. Let's dig in our heels and find that flower. Timmy, are you okay? You could go suicide this? It's no good. I can't get to that side. Oh well, guess I'll have to take this. Or Timmy, you take that one, okay? About me. We'll meet up later. Alright. Now we defeat the ghost and oh boy. Alright. Easy enough. Alright. So we get mini crocuses and a couple of items to do this. In case you're wondering, I was initially going to do some kind of stuff in the you-know-what, the cafe, but then I found out one of the recipes needs an item from this level, so I am going into the later stuff. And I also found out that the super bosses, also known as the bosses part 2, actually also have items of their own. Okay, just defeat the single eye in 60 seconds. Okay. Well, since I could just spam attacks at him after throwing some other characters at him, it was as easy as just doing that. Took a little bit of dodge, but that's okay, I don't care. Not when I can heal back more than I take. So far, I find this to be one of the easy games when it comes to comparisons. Though I said that, I almost died. Probably because when I went to the 65 level one, I went there too early. I went there without a super rare wand and our outfit. That's what made it really difficult. Well, now that I've gone there at the right time, it's not as bad this time. I actually went there with the very strongest one I had. You know, that level 65 in the castle vaults that I nearly died on. It's not actually that bad once you have the right setup. It was just annoying at first. And of course I used the ice one there the one time as well, and it also worked a lot better. Not a full complete, probably just was worried about running out of magic that I didn't have enough time to do anything else. I could have easily done that one, that's for sure. I just was too slow that time. It's fine, I don't care about losing one magic zone. It's not going to be a bad loss, is it? Timmy. Alright. Am I happy to see you? As luck I have it, there are no ghosts still on my path. Oh, you saw lots of ghosts on your way there? I guess they must have all popped over to your path and left mine deserted. Glad you came with me, Timmy. Thank you again. You know, it's strange. I've been looking for a Brew Crocus all this time, but I haven't seen a single one. I'm sure they were supposed to go on the North Mountain. Now what? We'll have to ask someone who knows more about this area. Oh, there's someone living around here, alright. I'm gonna go see them. Alright. Oh, anybody home? What's wrong? Hi there. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. We would have had to give up if you weren't around. Do you know where any Brew Crocuses are in bloom? I really want Elsa to see them. Elsa! No. You do... Ooh, where are they? But what? Is it really far or something? No. No, then what is it? Ghosts. Ghosts? Is that all? Those don't bother me with Timmy around. Big. Oh, big ones, huh? What do you think, Timmy? Then I'll come with you. On second thought, I'd probably just slow you down. Thanks, Timmy, and be careful, okay? Good luck, Timmy. Alright. Okay, there we go. Got rid of him. Alright. Alright. Let's keep going. I'm not sure if that's the best boss ghost to face or not. I don't know. Yeah. I just realized you can AoE freeze them all. Okay, there we go. We just completely tech him for some reason or another. Alright. Oh, well then. Interesting. Alright. There it is. Timmy. Oh yeah, right. I was so worried that I came to check on you. Oh, is that? Excuse me. Timmy, Marshmallow was right. Crocuses are in bloom. With not a care in the world about all this ice and snow. They're so beautiful. I can't wait until Elsa sees them. Thank you so much, Timmy. I'm so glad you came with me all this way. Now to dig up a bulb and bring it to the castle. I'll replant it in a flower pot once I'm there. That way Elsa can always enjoy its delightful flowers. Come on, let's hurry back to the castle. I don't want Elsa to start worrying about us. Alright. And yes, I have to combine 2 different kinds of crocus seeds in the 100-acre wood to get the next seed I'm looking for. Timmy, don't you look happy? Actually, Elsa, there's something we'd like to show you. There is? Look, crocuses, and they're blue crocuses to boot. Oh my, we read about blue crocuses, didn't we? And you said you'd love to see one in person, so... Anna, did you go all the way to the North Mountain for me? Well, you know, but I was fine, honest. After all, I had Timmy with me, right, Timmy? Thank you, Anna, Timmy. Just looking at these lovely flowers puts my mind at ease. Our pleasure. And thank you, Timmy. All that searching finally paid off. Still, Anna, will you do something for me? Please always be careful on your adventures. I know. Trust me, I'll be fine. But do you know, really? I'm so glad you went with her, Timmy. I know you kept her safe. So lucky to have a friend like you in our lives. We three can stay friends forever. Alright, let's keep going. I was going to do an episode like a video before, but I didn't really get a chance to until now, so I'm going to just do as many episodes as I can and take asses as well. Timmy, it's good of you to come. Now, the reason I asked you today, well, there's something I'd like to ask you. Lately, the Valley of the Living Rock and the surrounding area has been invaded by any number of pesky ghosts. Become far too dangerous to wander around the valley. Your magic is powerful indeed. Would you use it to help us in our hour of need? Thank you. Your help is much appreciated. I'm glad I thought to ask. Be careful out there. I await your safe return. It's still gonna be the same look, isn't it? Yeah, it's still like the North Mountain in a way. So we get crocus seeds from here, and we need that for other stuff. These boys are so tanky now. It can take a really long time just to kill one of them. Good grief. Honestly, I haven't decided whether or not the low power but infinite spells one could be useful or not. Right now, I've decided the stronger one is better, but who knows? I used the other wand a bit when I was back in other stuff, just because the magic was really good on it. I'm just gonna spam this. Oh my goodness. Actually, jeez, I was so bad I let him take off. Normally, I don't let him do that, usually. I'll take damage, I don't care. I just want to make sure they die. That time I set them up at the right spot. So that's partially why I did that in one try. Oh, great. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, they can be broken normally. They just take longer to break. My bad. And here I thought those were unbreakable, but regular magic can still break them. I guess I was just not trying hard enough. That had to be the case, because, like, if I had just tried before and not done the same thing, yeah, it might have not worked the same way. Defeat lots of ghosts, which means lots of spamming this and lots of kicking those into other ghosts. Except I'm not kicking them into other ghosts at all, I'm just kind of hitting other stuff instead. Oh yes, and if you go right next to one of them when you use the magic, you immediately can shoot them away. Alright, barely got the challenge completed with the Maxa level. That one was a bit more difficult than the other ones. Alright. Well then, let's keep going. All this laughing is going to annoy me a bit. Oh my gosh, please! Ah. Jeez! It's a struggle just to avoid them. Oh! So see, it wasn't invulnerable, it just took a frickin' amount of time to do. What else am I supposed to do? Damage boost off those guys to... I used to purposely, like, damage so that I could, deal more damage to that thing? I don't know if there was a better way of doing that. It just took a really long time, that's all there is to it. Made one of them run into a wall, which helps out a bit. Nice. Good thing I found this chest. It been really bad if I did not find this chest, you know. This special chest, and also that exclamation point is kind of stuck there for forever. Whatever, floats your boat, I guess. Oh, not this guy, and I hate him. At least I could do this to them. Oh, okay, so when you make them dance, they try to break it, but they can't break it while they're at in the thing, so... That big, egg fairy ghost can't break out of the ice if you, stun him first with that. That's a good counter to that, at least, I guess. Just checking to make sure there's no chest over there. Sometimes there is. Occasionally. More new seeds. I just realized I could combine other stuff too, so I should probably combine a white cocoa bean seed with a regular cocoa bean seed to make something interesting as well. There's quite a few combinations you can do, actually. Timmy, you're back. There's no longer any sign of ghosts around here. Your magical power seems to know no limits, and what's more, I can sense it going stalker. So are Angel's legendary? No, best not to cling too strongly to the old tales. Magician or not, you helped us, that much is certain, and the kindness of your heart. Your deeds will rise to a new legend in this valley. Tales of a magician, strong of magic, and kind of heart. Ghosts to ensure Retros could live in peace. You have my deepest gratitude, Timmy. Well then, thank you. Thank you for all that. I'm not gonna do any requests while this is around. I might treat some characters, but I'm not gonna necessarily do last this time. They're starting to... The favors are starting to get a little bit tiresome to do all the time. I feel like by skipping them I can save a little bit. Unless some of them are treasure ones, because then those can be done for free effectively. But yeah. That's cool. In case you're wondering, I'm trying to do stuff and finish things together. Oh yeah, that's right, I want to do something else. Before I do that world, I need to get some other stuff, and then when I come back there, I need to remember to do Mystery Shop again. I'm also not gonna get any more gradings that I think of it. Well then. And yes, one thing I did is finish multiple pieces of puzzles or whatever off screen. But anyway, big thing I wanted to do was finish up stuff here. My big thing I wanted to do was finish stuff up here, and now that I finally got some cotton candy fruit, I can make some stuff featuring the Greek theme, also known as the Hercules theme, if you're paying attention, that is. This will at least get us partially there. And we can do this as well. And then I'll just do other stuff that I missed before that I wasn't able to do before. This includes doing some free Caballero crafting. That being said, I'm not going to actually do the cafe yet until later. Because if I want to keep this to a questing video, I need to make sure I actually do that and not just do nothing. It'd be silly if I did something else. I'm not sure what exactly is part of the different sets for the special Lyceum thing or whatever, but I'll do as many as I can at the moment in sets that I know I don't have a lot of. Ribbon Flower I initially didn't have much of, and then I suddenly got more from getting lucky and having some other stuff get created. Alright. This is so I can invite more characters over, more or less, so that I could get more puzzles ready to be finished, because you don't get certain characters coming over until you invite them to a party, and even then, sometimes it's not easy. I'll never know how much is needed until I actually attempt to invite them to a party. Alright, what else? Pinocchio's set is next. Actually, wait, no, we already did most of that. Okay, you know what? You don't need Pinocchio's set since I already did that. Alright. I already made that. Isn't there something that I wanted to make here? Oh yeah, right, I could make this. Now I can. I'll just make that. Sure, why not? Alright. I like how it tells me what I have in the actual material part. Most of this is being made just so I could get other stuff. Oh yeah, that's right, I have Winnie the Pooh stuff I wanted to get for a long time, could not make. Now I finally have one of those. Can only use one blue thistle, but thankfully I need this for the golden rare party anyway. That I found out myself, so I'll do that. Maybe some Little Mermaid stuff could also be helpful too. Let's do that. Let's make some Little Mermaid stuff as well. Alright. We need to make 100 items anyway, so may as well make them now. Which will give us a sticker. And then I'll be done with that sticker collection.
That's cool.
Okay. Oh, hello, Clarice's right here. Interesting. She wants some rosy honey, which I have, so I'll just complete this while I'm here. Alright. Okay, now for the thing I actually wanted to do, which will take place at the 100 Acre Wood. Because I noticed I needed something like this for a very special scene. I can't just get it anywhere else, unfortunately. So I have to get it here. That's why I'm doing that. Oh, and before I do anything, let's get our honey, because I keep rare honey now in certain areas, because if you keep it before harvesting honey, then you can get rare honey to appear as well. Hello. This is one of the treasure things I mentioned, by the way, and it's for a magnificent blue thistle, which I do need, so I'm gonna try. See if we get one here. Alright. Is that? Oh, there's one. We're definitely getting lucky today. Sometimes it can be really hard to find one of the rare stuff. Alright. Yeah, there we go. We finished off that one, partially. But yes, I feel like in the last episodes I didn't necessarily set up the cafe properly enough, nor did I do the dream setup, so since I actually have a lot of dreams completed, I'm actually gonna do another dream video, except this time it's gonna be back to back. Nice, so we got some rosy and golden honey. I'm getting quite a bit of golden honey in particular. I like how it's rare, and yet we're getting 14 of it each time. Now, I did try placing lilies and other kinds of stuff together. Looks like that didn't work. What about the hibiscus? Oh! Oh! See what I mean? If you place certain flowers together, you'll get rare seeds, like just happened there. Like, that was just a small difference of things that I placed, and then I got a rare seed out of it. Of course, when the game kind of tells you about certain ones, it's not actually that bad. But yeah, ever since that flower thing happened, I've basically been trying to plant two different kinds of tulips together. Fortunately, I don't have the Dreamy Tulip seed, which, if I had a Dreamy Tulip seed, I could plant it alongside it to make things interesting. Also, nice harvest. Some of these you get a lot. Goodness, like 5 of them at once. Okay, here's the important part. Alright, I have 2 things I want to combine and probably the most important part is the actual notices that I was trying to do. So, in order to get a specific plant, I need to plant a frosty crocus and a mini crocus next to each other. Also, Al, thank you so much. In case you didn't know, Al actually watered my plants for me. It's really nice when the Winnie the Pooh characters like do stuff like that and help me out. But yeah, one of my things requires planting certain flowers together, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do a similar thing with the cocoa beans too. I'm going to plant one next to this one here. And see if we can actually get new, rarer stuff to show up. This won't always work, but if we can get it to work, it would be cool. Now, we do need it to be more or less the same kind of stuff, because if we don't, then who knows what'll happen. Well, and of course, we need to place our actual hibiscus seeds that we got, because initially we just did regular stuff. Now we need to place our actual seeds. Actually, wait a minute. I have a white daisy seed and a cosmos that looks like a daisy. Let's plant those next. I usually don't plant purple cosmos since I already have that more or less fully grown. But I'll do that, and then I'll just fill the rest of the garden with blazing hibiscuses, which is a completely new plant, by the way. That'll help out for my grind later. And yes, I found out by just looking through other stuff that a certain material recipe called for that, and I could not get it by just going to a different world, so I did that first because I wanted to do that. So that's what I do. Anyway, we already did hibiscus. We did daisy, and that ended up with something interesting. Actually, wait. Oh, we didn't do white and summer daisy. Let's do that. Let's plant this next to a white daisy and see if that creates anything interesting. By the way, they only count next to each other if they're close enough to each other or doing other stuff. Also, I don't think I have an additional clover seed. I'll have to find that elsewhere, but if I could find one, maybe I could get a lucky 4-leaf clover by combining those two. That's something I need to, like, start thinking more about. But yeah, I'm gonna harvest those probably towards the end of the video. Beyond that, I'm just gonna actually, honestly, just ignore all these requests. Because I need to do a, grinding, because I mentioned I would want to complete quest, and that's just to set up for the next video so that when I do the finale, I can just do all the bosses at once. But I need to be able to make the wands first. Since I am doing quest, I'm coming here to see if there's a thing that actually helps me. Not really much, but one of these is good enough, I guess. Oh well. If I could get a stronger magic rod before doing those bosses, that would be really cool, but probably not gonna happen because it is RNG based slightly. That being said, let's just start going through the quest. I'm not going to really focus on other stuff as much. I'll just be focusing more on the quest, because there's lots of stuff that you have to get. Okay, I'm gonna do this one first. There's quite a few quests we're behind on, so I figure may as well do that. Okay, we don't have the golden rare one yet, but we probably will get it before the boss, hopefully. Which is important because I do believe we'll probably get to the boss if we're fast enough on this. Ah, if it isn't Timmy, you could have come at a better time. We were all rehearsing quite happily, you see, and when you know it, a harp string broke. We use a special kind of seaweed for our harp strings. Our harpist went out to get some, but still hasn't come back. Where could she have gone? Is this stuff hard to find? I hate to ask, but could you go looking too? For the string or for the fish, you ask? Both of them. We need both of them. I'm positive you can find them too. Good luck. We are kind of behind in the Atlantica quest stuff anyways, and we do need stuff for other materials, so I figure we're gonna try and go for this kind of quick. Nice freeze on that guy. They're taunting me. Don't know if they... Well, they can't taunt me if they're dead. That's for sure. Let it be known, you cannot just laugh at me, silly ghost, and get away with it. Oh, nice. We got some broken cogwheels. I also just realized we have very low of the broken cogwheels, and we need a lot of those too, so... I feel like it's really important that we get these quests done. Okay. I'm not gonna go to Yen Sid this time until much later, because I want to try and combine certain wands together. It'll just make getting stuff easier. Oh. Oh, it's these guys. I didn't even notice we were defeating them. I was so focused on defeating the others, I was like... I did not pay attention to that. That was all my fault. I almost want to end the quest for that, but nah. That'd be a bad idea. Bad idea. I'll just focus a bit more. I was so focused on doing other stuff that I didn't realize that the weakling ghosts were the ones I had to take out. They're definitely getting a little bit trickier with these challenges. As for this actual mechanic, I don't know exactly if there's a game that familiarizes me with it, but I guess the way it works, it could be seen as sort of a 3D beat-em-up, but not really, because you have magic beat-em-ups. You usually only have to use your fists to take enemies out. This one you have magic instead, which is quite a bit different. Alright. Let's keep going. Oh. Defeat all the ghosts. Okay, this one is all of them by default. Okay. Not strong enough to take them out yet. Nice. I like how you get rare stuff from them just by finishing off certain spots. And yes, a lot of stuff in these worlds are just hidden behind certain chests and stuff. Alright. And there's the boss. I'm gonna actually freeze his minions first. For no reason or another, then do some damage to him before doing the special. Also, I just realized, if you go right in their faces before using it, as you can see, you do a little bit of damage to them. So it's also like an AoE special area of effect that really helps out. Oh dear, I was looking for a new harp string when a ghost appeared out of nowhere. Goodness, is that what I think it is? Wow, that's the seaweed we use for harp strings. This will give the harp a most beautiful tone. Thank you so much for finding it for me. Now to get back to Atlantica and finish that harp. Now the big reason why we came here into other areas is for the sunken ship anchor, which is another big thing we need. As for everything else, I don't know. And I just realized when I had that mistake of, oh, I didn't get a wand at Yen Sid's tower, I actually went to the wrong level altogether. I was supposed to be in a completely different level altogether, but I completely ignored that. Well, I'll be fixing that today, hopefully. We have both the harp pitch and the harp strings, thanks to you. Now my music will sound even more grand and beautiful. To rehearsal, King Triton himself will be in attendance. We gotta put on our best performance ever. Alright. Alright. Now we get this one. Guess what, Timmy? While I was tucking my usual story, I came across something really amazing. A sunken ship. Never seen it there before. I bet it drifted in some faraway place. I can't wait to explore. Why don't you come with me? Don't worry, it's perfectly safe. Just swim away from any sharks you see and you'll be fine. Come on, let's go explore. Alright. How odd. Just look at all this human stuff. Oh, I should have some of these. This here is a fingerbob. They have all have this sharp and twisty part, see? I have no idea what they're for, but they're pretty neat. I know, Timmy. Why don't we see who can collect the most of these? Good luck. I'm a fast swimmer. And this does change into a new area, too. Nice. It's nice to have something different. You see? Oh, so that's what he was actually talking about, a corkscrew. Now that makes sense. It's not really a fingerbob then, technically. It's technically called a corkscrew. See, even the game tells you it's a corkscrew. Whatever you say, Ariel. Whatever you say, I guess. By the way, I can't just go to the next area. I have to make sure I finish off the other levels first before I can do that. Defeat all the ghosts in 60 seconds. Well, I had enough time for that, but I still can't complete this challenge fast unless I have stronger magic, particularly the ability to one-shot them, but I was still probably as good as I could have done on it. 4 stars. Not bad at all. Oop. Something behind there? Nope. Oh, that's a large pearl. That is not a quick screw. I was about to say it myself. Good grief. Alright. Oh, this one is just defeat the guys in the back. Okay, well, I'm just gonna ignore you and then just spam this. Do a quick dodge to make sure they don't interrupt me. Just as I thought. Not enough power for this one either. You need a lot of power to take out some of them. Okay, well, we got it barely done in 4. Which is, again, probably the best we could do there. I saw red markers this time. That's how I knew I had to take them out in the end. Alright. Alright. Nice. Getting a lot of cracked shells, which is always helpful. It's a material I don't have yet. Alright. Oh, that's where he is, so there. It's the second time in a row we've gotten something like that for a boss battle. Not sure how easy it will be this time, though. Alright. 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 What is this guy gonna do? I like how you could just mash shots into him to kill him when you have magic. This just makes it so pathetically easy when you could just do that to take them out. Not even a challenge with that. Of course, the later boss kills are a lot more interesting because, of course, they don't give you that necessarily for those bosses. Not only that, but they tend to take longer to take out and have their own unique mechanics. More or less puzzle bosses. And there are the anchors. We got 4 of them. Or 6, actually. Nice. Good start for that. That's for sure. Alright. And we completed this one. Which gives us more money. Not like we really need it. How many do you manage to find to me? Come on, show me what you've got. Wow, look at all those. I hate to admit it, but you won. I consider myself a great swimmer, but I guess you're even better. I had a lot of fun with you today. Let's swim together again sometime. Alright. Looks like I got a recipe from that. Oh, there's our next wand. And we have Ursula's ink, which means something's not gonna be right if Ursula's involved in this. What a disaster. Listen to this to me. One of my performers is stuck in bed with a bad cold, and it doesn't look like they'll be able to make it to the concert. What am I gonna do? The concert's almost upon us. I need every one of my last performers to... Although I've heard rumors, you see, of a skilled musician in the Sovereign Sea, but you have to go to the deep ocean to get there. Could you go through the Sovereign Sea and bring them back as a stand-in? Please, I must have this introduced in my concert. Alright. I will. Will do. Will do. As we go deeper into this deep ocean, we start to... the area starts to get a lot more interesting. As we go even deeper into this already deep ocean. I feel like... Oh cool, more ship anchors. I definitely need all those, because right now they're kind of tough to find. He could have attacked me right in front of my face, and despite that, he completely missed me. Cool, we got full magic for this next part. Okay, defeat lots of ghosts, okay. This is not the best spot for them, though. Oh, look at this. I'm slowed. That's a new one. Well, I'm not sure if I can get a lot of them defeated if they take so long to defeat. Okay, from the guessing, we only had to defeat like 6 of them. But yeah, another one that more or less requires a stronger wand to do, or smarter gameplay. I don't know which, but it looks like they were too tough right now. So, again, need the stronger wand to get us done. Oh, they split up. Okay, now they're dead. Alright. Nice, we got lucky. Didn't have to wait on that global cycle. I didn't have to wait on there either. By the way, whenever I refer to a global cycle, it's something that's constantly going in the background, and if you get there at the right time, you might lose some small bit of time. Destroy all the barrels. Well, how about I first destroy or freeze the ghosts so they can't do anything, and then I will destroy the barrels. How about that? Whoop. Oh, great. Just barely missed it. All of this is based off of just doing good, so if I was Virgilus, if I could have gotten that. And now I have no magic for the boss, of course. And he is not... doesn't look like an easy one, either. I'll just have to first build up some magic. Oh, did it just draw away my magic? I don't know. I don't want to get even close to it, by the way. Okay, well, at least I got magic from that thing. Okay, good. Alright. What are you doing here? Running an errand for Sebastian of Atlantica, eh? And he'd like me to perform his concert? Of course, of course. Anything for Sebastian. Why, I'll head to Atlantica right away. Okay, thanks. Alright. Another chest. Look at all the stuff we got. All the stuff. Okay, I don't think we'll be able to go on anymore. Unless we just go straight for the wand, which I'm gonna do. Alright. Done, Timmy. That's all my performance and not a moment too soon. I can never thank you enough for all your help. I hope you liked the concert. The most beautiful music with a wave of my baton. Oh. Huh? Something's not right. Makeshift baton? What does this mean? Is something bad gonna happen? I don't know. What I do know is I need to get myself a new wand from this spot too, and this time not waste time. The new wand that is available here is pretty late into there, as per usual. What I find quite interesting is I unlocked all the stuff in Wonderland pretty early. So I've been able to skip a lot of episodes and just go straight to the ones that matter. But anyways, I looked a bit more and I finally found the wand I was looking for from before. Only where tea will do, he says. Well, we'll see about that. Okay. Oh, hello. Never fake. It's the clone. So this is the boss ghost I'm gonna have to face in here. Oh, you're still new to me. I'm sure I sent you off in search of a certain rare variety of tea. Yes, I remember it quite clearly. Quit hanging around already and do as you're told. What? That wasn't you, but an imposter? And the imposter's the one who agreed to the chance? Huh, what a ridiculous deuce. But in any case, it's a variety of tea known as tea drop can be found somewhere in my garden. I had my playing cards search for it, but they had no luck. Surely you can find it, though. I'm sure you nodded when I asked you before. You can't be refusing a test you've already agreed to. Alright, then get on with it. Hurry along now, be careful. Alright. Pretty soon we'll have to fight that trickster of a ghost. Pretty soon. Not this guy again. He could just get really annoying sometimes. Finally tired him out. Alright. We still have a lot of stuff to do here, because we do have to clear out all the episodes if we want a badge anyway. So may as well do all of them. The best thing about this magic that I like actually a lot about it is instead of going very close to certain ghosts, you could just have them go to a certain spot, and then you can either wait for them to tire out, or if you get lucky with their spawns, you could just throw that down and run to the next ghost. Oh, is this a Clockwork Bomb one? I think it might be. Nope, but it is defeat all the ghosts in seconds. Last time I did something like this, I feel like I could do it really quick by just blowing up these, so that's what I'm gonna do. Last time one of them hit a ghost, it did a ton of damage. Yep, sure enough, that'll work. Not fast enough for the golden rare, but I'll take it. Alright. Again, probably need the strongest one to do some of these challenges, but I did come really close there. The biggest thing about this magic is you can fire it and have it hit a certain ghost from the edge. Also, because there's walls around this area in certain spots, as you can see, we can also just hit them through the wall like that. So since we're able to do that, may as well make the most of it. You have to lure him over first, because he was not close enough. Like, that was such an easy one. We just cleared all that by not even having to go there. That's what I mean, Mike. If you can shoot through walls, then you may as well, because it makes certain spots easier to do. I like how he asks for tea when I'm wearing the Mad Hatter quest outfit, which actually makes a whole lot of sense in this particular area. Alright. This will be the last quest of the video, by the way, but other than that, we're pretty much done. We needed a lot of Den and Lease, I just realized as well, which are only available here. Okay, got him. That was close. Okay, got him. Alright. He's gone. Oh, there's a fishing zone. Don't have time for it. Might come back to it in a future, but not right now. Alright. Because I need to finish this episode when I get a chance. Oh, hello. I wonder if this thing can even escape. If it does, it sure takes a long time to escape, because, yeah. Oh boy, this is new. Let's just throw this out and maybe, avoid them for a bit. Alright. Another easy boss. Unfortunately, the infinite magic one isn't as useful on this one because it's only really useful for the stun, and thank goodness it does stun them, otherwise it would be completely useless on this part in particular. Not like I'm trying to say anything. Alright. Easy enough. Got the item that he's looking for. Oh, there's the Air Queen. Well, if it isn't to me. Found me that teardrop. Nicely done. Now hand it over. What are you waiting for? Give it to me this instant. What's this? Not only you've gotten pestered, but there's someone out there who just looks like me. Enough of this foolishness. Give me the tea already. Oh, yes, this is it, alright. Just what I want. Thank you, Timmy. You're dismissed. Good work, Timmy. Take this token of our thanks. Ooh, nice. I like how, despite that, it didn't say, you could make a new one at Jensen's Tower, even though I clearly, got that. Whatever, I got the thing this time, and this time I'm not gonna forget about it. And I'll see how many I can make here while I'm here. If I can't make a certain one, that's gonna be a little bit bad for when I do go back to those worlds. Alright. 3 new wand recipes, wow. Okay, so this is an important one. Let's make that first. We have all the golden stuff, or the silver stuff, in terms of defense, and all the stuff we actually need. Icy Crocus we're about to get, by the way. We're about to get that from something else once we plant that. So we'll have to come back here to make it, but at least we can make the golden tiers on these lawns. Nice. That'll make those ones more powerful. It'll make certain spots a bit easier. And now the last thing I want to do is just go straight over to the 100-acre wood. So I can plant my icy crocuses that I worked on. I planted 2 sets next to each other so I could get more icy crocuses. See, look at that. We got more icy crocuses. Oh, we got a mini crocus seed along with that one, too. Nice. Okay, that did not work. Oh. This one is not done yet. Wow. This one must take a while. Oh, only one? Oh, one again? You know, it should be possible to get more than one. Oh, Good grief, I am not getting more than one, it seems. Ah, only a white daisy seed. That combination did not work. That combination did not work at all, unfortunately. But I don't really care. I have what I came here for. And yes, I think I'm gonna plant the beneficial ones again. Which means I actually need to go back for a minute because I need some seeds from Miss Turi. Oh, never mind. Guess I'm not getting them. What I'm saying is I'm just gonna plant all these icy crocuses right now and try and harvest them with the full bloom effect, hopefully. And that ought to get me some good stuff. And while I wait, I could just get more even more icy crocuses by probably just doing the same thing again, so I think I'm gonna do that. Of course, when the game kind of tells you where exactly to plant a certain thing, that kind of removes the fun in actually trying to get it up yourself. Not gonna lie. But it is better than nothing, I guess. Since we need a lot of them, we're gonna plant 2 more sets of these crocus things next to each other. Has to be 2 different kinds, by the way. If it's the same seed next to each other, it doesn't work at all. So now I know why they were so hard to find, because they were only in Frozen World, which I'd not done a lot of, unfortunately. I did get some other rare seeds, by the way, while I waited. The Blazing Hibiscus just happens to be one of them. I actually got that from doing other stuff, because I recognized that since all this stuff was happening, I was like, maybe, just maybe, the hibiscus will also work in the exact same way, and sure enough, it does. So, yeah, I planted 2 of those next to each other, and that's how I got the Blazing Hibiscus seed. Let's plant some more of these. I feel like we could use some more. If we ever run out, we could just use 2 other different kinds of hibiscuses again to then get it back again. And I'll plant another icy crocus while I'm at it as well. And now we're done. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like, you enjoy, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.